Come on. Come on. Come on, you big bloke. Come on, mister. Come on. Out you come. Now, he's doing that little thing where he goes, oh, look, I'm just too old and fat. Why don't you come a little bit closer? Now, you don't want to get closer to this animal. You really, 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 really don't. Now, you can see how quickly he can move, and he's mucking around, he's playing. All right. Now, I was a bit frightened that he wasn't going to feed for you. I think you'll find that he is. Have a look. Come on, El. Come on. Head up, mister. Come on. Up nice and high. All right. Now, that's him getting a little more serious, and you can see just how efficient those choppers are. Now, I'm going to give you that bit too. There we go. All righty. Now, I think he needs a bit of a round of applause, really. All right. Now, I'll get back to what I mentioned with the sheep. The boss said to us, right, look, what we're going to do, we're going to give him a sheep for his birthday. We'll get all the TV crews here. Yeah, get some great film of him ripping a sheep to pieces. Then take the sheep back off him. He said, what? And I said, yes. If he eats all the sheep, that's it. He's not going to feed for the whole holidays. So your job is to get as much publicity as you possibly can and then get that carcass back from the crocodile. Now, sadly, Elvis had some slightly different ideas as to what would happen to the carcass. He managed to eat about 10 kilos. We got the majority of it back. He did eat a little more than we would have liked. Now, in the wild, not very much food for a big croc. He would eat roughly once a month or so. He might make a 20 or 30 kilo kill. That's it, between 200 and 300 kilos for an entire year. Now, here at the park, we feed him roughly that volume, but we give it to him in lots of little bits so that, you know, you get to see him feed and all that sort of stuff. Our big issue is don't feed him too much, otherwise he's not going to feed full stop. And oddly enough, it's the reverse of most other animals. You give him a great big bit of food, he'll, oh yeah, fantastic. If you give him a great big bit of food 2 days later, he'll look at you and go, not interested, come back in 5 weeks. And that really is it. They don't eat very often. Now, we'll bring him around the other side. We've got one more piece of food for him. He is a bit slow, but we'll see if we can get him to come around. Although, you know what? The croc doesn't really like me very much. But there's one staff member here at the park that he just hates. He really does. In fact, whenever he sees this guy, quite often what he does is launch out of the water and try and bite off his head. Now, is that the kind of thing that appeals to you? You'd like to see one of my staff risking his life getting too close to the crocodile, would you? Would you? Would you? Well, if you all met Kyle this morning, I know you all love Kyle, so look, we don't want to see Kyle get eaten. That other guy sitting in the corner, you ever seen him before? Do you care about him? Do you want him to risk his life for your entertainment? Well, aren't you a bunch of sickos? Tell you what, though, you come to the right place. That's my offside of Billy. Bill milks a few snakes for us here at the park. He also feeds the croc from time to time. You want to give him that one? Alrighty. Now, I've got to warn you, Bill's not very good at doing this, okay? So there's a very good chance it's going to go horribly wrong. Now, what? What? This is the stick of previous experience. This is the stick of good intent. All right, well, watch this. Nothing. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
All right, have a look at that. Do you notice his head's up level with Bill's? And if that had been me, his head would have been up level with me right here. But being Bill, his head up level with Bill's head. Now, all righty now. Is there anybody here who wants to get a photograph taken sitting on Elvis's back?
Hell yeah.
Look, I'm sorry, kids. That was an intelligence test. If your hand is up, you did not pass. Now, we can't let you go into this character, but if you'd like to get a photograph with a crocodilian, we certainly can do that. Today it'll be our beautiful hand-raised American alligators. Now, if you're up for a photo, you sure can. Those ones have got a bit of sticky tape around their choppers. Not because they bite, but because your children are stupid. Now, regardless of whether you're silly or not, you want to get an alligator photo, under the pterodactyl's nest is the place to do it right now. Now, we've got a big afternoon coming up for you. 2 o'clock it's koala feeding. 2:15 our afternoon reptile show, and we're going to finish